Sawadee Krab.
Greetings, fight fans watching around the world live on DAZN to 200 plus countries and territories. This is RWS Rajadamnern World Series. I am Aaron Suri Somban. I'm alongside Mr. Joe Comerford. Tonight on RWS, once again, we are bringing to you 7 action-packed Muay Thai fights. And we have an historic main event.
We have a former WMC Australian champion and WBC champion in Devina Martin, who is set to become the first Australian ever to fight for a Rajadamnern Stadium World Championship title against the reigning minimum weight queen in Mongkutpetch.
Absolutely. Alongside that, we have some amazing fights, so let's have a look at the fight card. In the very first bout of the evening, Louie Doherty returns to RWS, a fighter representing both England and Italy, as he takes on the debutant, Khalis Muller from France. Moving on to bout number 2, it will be Mexico taking on the USA. Sinue Juarez Victorino will be taking on Brandol Mendoza.
Then to kick off the main card at 136 pounds, the return of Saenheng from Thailand taking on debutant Sobhan Mohammadi from Iran. Then moving up the card, Fahboonmee returns from Thailand to take on Yoddoi from Thailand as well.
And then bout number 3, a rematch that we cannot wait for. Last time out, it was Peemai who got his hand raised. He's representing Thailand and he's taking on, once again from Italy, Paolo D'Antoni. And then it's main event time. Rajadamnern Stadium female minimum weight world title fight. The historic fight that Australia has been waiting for. The number 2 ranked Devina Martin will be taking on the current champion and queen of Rajadamnern Stadium, the Princess of Pain, Mongkutpetch.
Then to finish up this sensational evening here at Rajadamnern World Series, Guo Zhen from China will be taking on Ayoub Jail from Morocco.
All right, well, let's get this started. Welcome, everybody, to RWS Rajadamnern World Series!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your English-Italian warrior, Louie Doherty!
And there is Louie Doherty. Last time we saw him here on RWS, he was in an absolutely spectacular war against the Ward Kazimba, getting his hand raised that night via a knockout in the remaining few seconds of round number 3. Let's see what he brings tonight in our very first bout of the evening.
And now, introducing your French warrior, Khalis Muller!
Making his debut here at RWS, he's been building momentum on Rajadamnern Knockout, one of the pathway shows here at Rajadamnern Stadium. I believe been building serious momentum indeed, coming off a series of wins as he steps onto the world stage here at Rajadamnern Stadium, where dreams come true and champions are born. Welcome to RWS.
Pleasure once again to be sat here at the magnificent Rajadamnern Stadium, the birthplace of Muay Thai. Surrounded by Muay Thai fans, both old and new. That's right, we are building an incredible fan base here at Rajadamnern Stadium on RWS. I am Aaron Suri Sompan. I'm alongside Joe Comerford. First bout of the evening sees the return of Louie Doherty taking on that man right there, Khalis Muller, debutant. But tonight, it's about Australia. It's about them standing up and putting the right that is a wrong. The fact that no Australian has ever fought for the Rajadamnern Stadium belt, in my opinion, Joe Comerford, is a travesty. Devina Martin gets the shot in our main event of the evening. But introducing first, for our first bout of the evening at 152 pounds, Louie Doherty, representing both England and Italy. Mum from Italy, dad from England. grew up in London, 22 years of age, standing at 188 centimeters, weighing in yesterday here at the stadium at 151.3 pounds. He has a reach of 182 centimeters. Professional record of 15 fights, 14-1, and I aforementioned the fight that in his last outing here on RWS, a spectacular war in his debut with Award Kazimba. He got a victory via knockout in round number 3. So you can see the fighters, the combatants in the ring are performing the white crew, done before every traditional Muay Thai fight, done in honor of the fighters, masters, trainers, and indeed it can represent the gym or camp they fight out of and represent. And each individual fighter, if they may, would like to put their own spin on the dance, they can. And you'll see this tradition being performed throughout each fight here on RWS and indeed throughout the evening's promotions here at Rajadamnern Stadium, keeping the tradition alive. Proudly, I may add. In the blue corner, Khalis Muller from France, 21 years of age, 183 centimeters tall, so a 5 centimeter height advantage for Doherty. Weighing in at 151.1 pounds, he has a 3 centimeter reach advantage at 185 centimeters. Born in Mulhouse in France, 13 fights to his professional record, 11 victories, 2 losses. But as Joe was mentioning, here at Rajadamnern Stadium, I believe he's had 3 fights, all victories. Louie, of course, fighting here once before on RWS, getting a victory, so that means someone's within this stadium has got to go. After this fight, it will be the United States of America taking on Mexico. Sinue Juarez Victorino from Mexico taking on Brandol Mendoza. 2 fighters we have seen here before. 2 fighters who have put on some incredible performances. We'll be going head-to-head in our second and final prelim of the evening. Now, sometimes you might notice here on RWS, the first bout of the evening is the females. Tonight, they are main eventing. Mongkutpetch, the current female minimum weight 105-pound world champion, will be defending a belt against Devina Martin. In the meantime, let's sit back and let's enjoy a Muay Thai bout with a European flavor. Louie Doherty representing both Italy and England, and Khalis Muller from France. Packed house once again here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Looking forward to this one. With the official introductions, I'll now hand you over to Mr. Beer.
Swadikap, greetings ladies and gentlemen. My name is Beer, the voice of Rajadamnern, your ring announcer for this exciting evening. And welcome to RWS Rajadamnern World Series. We are live out of our first Muay Thai Stadium. Rajadamnern Stadium, the birthplace of Muay Thai, and watching live to over 200 countries around the world on DAZN. It is time to start the first prelim. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee in charge, Mr. Parin Han Thanaboon. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 22 years of age. He stands at 188 centimeters tall and weighs at 151.3 pounds. He holds a record of 14 wins and 1 loss. Representing England and Italia. Let's hear it for Louie Doherty. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 21 years of age. He stands at 183 centimeters tall and weighs in at 151.1 pounds. He holds a record of 11 wins and 2 losses, representing France, let's hear it for Khalis Muller.
Well, from the sounds echoing around the stadium when Mr. Beer was reading out the names, it sounds like we've got a few more French fans in attendance. Thank you to Dia. Our ring girl for getting us underway at three-minute rounds at 152 pounds.
Oh, straight for the inside leg kick there from Louie Doherty. They're in the southpaw stance there as well, targeting that lead leg. As expected, moving in with some very sharp hands as well, straight down the line. Good job of targeting that lead leg. Again.
Ooh, flipping that left leg. Oh, almost going up high there, Khalis. Left hands in reply from Doherty.
Both fighters mirroring each other at this point, kick for kick.
Oh, that was nicely done there from Doherty. I think the Frenchman was expecting him to go up high, went to the body instead. Caught him clean.
Like some strong pressure here from the get-go. Look at he is. You can see all the reddening on the back there of Khalis Muller.
Yeah, whipping again, that left leg. Only to the body, to the head now, but to the inside thigh of Khalis. Oh, looking for that left hand. Khalis being made to fight off the back foot right now. A lot of pressure being applied.
Good return there from Muller. I'll tell you what, Louie Doherty very calculated in his approach here.
Now that was a nice right kick though from Khalis.
Going up high, missing there from Khalis. In return there from Louie. As I said, both fighters mirroring each other in this one. It's almost nearly even in the exchanges, but I feel Louie Doherty just might have the advancement on volume. Ajahn Parin separates them two for the final minute of this round.
Khalis started training Muay Thai when he was 10 years of age, training out of Royal Team Belfort in France. Here in Thailand, training out of Luxawan Muay Thai. 3 wins on RKO Rajadamnern. Knockout! That was a good left elbow from Doherty. Last year, he had 5 fights, 5 wins, 3 knockouts. Good record. And he's got great preparation. Loves the knees, loves the elbows, but loves eating those left kicks at the moment.
Set up for the left hand there from Doherty as well. As it goes again, peppering the inside of that left thigh of Khalis Muller. I mean, as expected there from a southpaw, utilising that range off the rear attack. Oh, tries to set up the left elbow straight through the guard, but deflecting off the gloves there of Muller. Solid left hand straight down. Punching down and not straight. Interesting there from Doherty. Trying to put a bit more power behind the punch, but there we are, the end of round 1.
A great round in my opinion for Louie Doherty, Joe Comerford. I don't know how you saw it, but I thought the pressure, the strikes, the accuracy from the man representing both England and Italy just outstruck the man from France in that round.
Well, interestingly enough, I saw it very much the same way you saw it. Thought it was a fairly solid round there for Doherty. High volume, significant strikes off that left kick. You could see the reddening on the right side of Khalis Muller's body there. That left kick slipping in time and time and time again. Oh, beautiful return off that exchange.
It's a nice knee. Anyway, it doesn't matter what Joe and I think. We'll now see how the judges have scored it. Open scoring here on RWS.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 1, all 3 judges score 10-9 in favor of the red corner.
Go back down to welterweight. I'm getting ahead of myself. There's still 2 rounds for Khalis Muller to turn this one around. Let's find out if he can.
Here we are coming into the second round of action. First prelim bout of the evening. Oh. Nice switch out of the way there from Doherty to start things off. Utilising a bit more footwork and timing here within the second round to open it.
Oh, good low kick there, followed by a right hand and an elbow. It looked like from Khalis, who did off-balance Doherty.
Good left kick. Getting straight through the midsection time and time again. Good return there from Khalis Muller.
Strikes landed there in round one. 45 to 37. Good left hand there in favour of Doherty. Right kick to the body from Khalis.
Doubling it up there from Khalis Muller. But again, targeting that inside thigh of Khalis Muller, and it felt like it started to buckle him.
Yeah, that left hand certainly did. Rocked him. Pushed him back. And there's the left hand once again. Getting through the guard.
Finding its home.
It is. Remember, Khalis losing round number one. You would have maybe expected him to be on the front foot, but Doherty, he's meeting him. And in fact, he's moving forward now. Delivering probably a cleaner and crisper strikes. And there's that left hand once again.
Oh, beautiful lead elbow off the front there from Doherty moments ago. Just breaking through the guard and whips in that cracking left kick. A good return from Muller, but again, follows up with that left kick to left hand, breaking through the guard. It's all about timing for Doherty here. Oh! Folds him in half like origami.
A magnificent left kick. That was all about timing for Louie Doherty in the body, like you said, Joe, of Khalis Muller. After taking so many kicks, finally folded. And now you can see Doherty looking for the kill.
Feels like Muller's holding on by a thread here. Big left knee for good measure, but pressing that palm out, delivering another stabbing knee.
Let's see it again. Bang! That was exceptional there from Doherty, just moving out of the way of the attack from Khalis. Hit, left hand, left knee to the body, then to the head. The referee has called this one. Louie Doherty does it again here on RWS.
Sets a strong precedent for this evening. What a performance there from Louie Doherty. The first exchange folded him in half with that vicious left kick, then followed up, hunted him down, barrage of knees, mixing up the levels.
Sky's the limit for this kid, I'm telling you. Just 22 years of age. He has got a bright future ahead of him. That was a superb performance. He controlled that fight from start to literal finish. And he made it look, I would say, relatively easy against a very, very good opponent in Khalis Muller. That was exceptional from Louie Doherty, I'm telling you. After that win against Awardka Zimba, and now a more controlled and pretty incredible knockout win.
Let's go and have a look at these highlights. Time and time again, that left kick was finding a home, and he just slipped it straight through. Oh. Bang! Oh! Vicious stuff there from the Englishman, and then followed up with this barrage.
Watch the head. Bang!
Oh!
See it again.
Phenomenal combination there.
I mean, Khalis Muller liver was probably having issues after that kick to the body. Doherty did exactly what I needed to do. Off-balanced him. Solid knee to that side of the body once again. The head dropped, and then for good measure, made sure of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 13 seconds in round two, we have the winner by way of knockout red corner, Louie Doherty. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Mexicano warrior, Sinue Juarez Victorino.
Welcoming back Sinue Juarez Victorino, a very dangerous man indeed. 2-2 here on RWS with wins over Kevin Goncalves and Pet Padean. Welcome back to one of the most dangerous Mexican men we've seen here on RWS. Training out of Silk Muay Thai in Pattaya City, this is Sinue Juarez Victorino.
And now, introducing your American warrior, Brandol Mendoza!
And here comes his opponent, the man who made a big statement last month in his debut here on RWS, leaving the ring as a winner via knockout over his Thai counterpart. Let's see if he can do it again. We welcome back Pampui Brandol Mendoza to RWS. That's right. It's Mexico taking on the USA right here in Bangkok, Thailand for our second and final prelim of tonight's RWS. Just a reminder, boys and girls, that in our main event this evening, history is being made. The first ever Australian to compete for a Rajadamnern Stadium world title. Devina Martin will be contesting, going up against the current Rajadamnern minimum weight world champion Mongkutpetch. Also some tremendous fights on tonight's main card. Also very much looking forward to the rematch between Peemai and Paolo D'Antoni. But in the meantime, at lightweight, 135 pounds, let's have a look at the tail of the tape for our second and final prelim. In the red corner, Sinue Juarez Victorino from Mexico. 26 years of age, standing at 172 centimeters. Weighing in yesterday here at the stadium at 134.5 pounds, he has a reach of 168 centimeters. Born in Mexico City in Mexico, professional record stands at 15 victories, 7 losses, and 1 draw from 23 from professional Muay Thai fights. Here on RWS, as Joe was saying, he is currently 2-2, actually coming off a loss against Babak Haji. Previous to that, he was on a 2-fight win streak after a loss on his debut. Introducing his opponent in the blue corner, Brandol Mendoza from the USA. However, his parents are, his mum's from El Salvador and his dad's from Honduras. 29 years of age, standing at 165 centimeters, meaning that Sinue will have a 7 centimeter reach advantage, height advantage in this one, making weight on the limit of 135 pounds yesterday. He has a reach of 170 centimeters, so interestingly enough, even though he is shorter, he's got a 2 centimeter reach advantage. Born in California in the USA, 20 professional Muay Thai fights, 15 victories with 3 losses and 2 draws. It was last month against M16 that he got that impressive second round knockout. Great way to start the year for Brandol Mendoza, and indeed a great way to start his career off here on RWS. You can see Sinue, one of the first ever Mexicans to compete, if not the first ever Mexican to compete here on Rajadamnern World Series. Something that he's very proud of, he states. Going through his Y crew as Brandol Mendoza awaits in the corner, eyes firmly locked on. Might be the first time that he's seen him after he took off the mask, the Lucha Libre mask. Joe, you have one of those masks you wear for bed, I believe. Of course, two proud nations going head to head, and neither will want to lose a fight. But when you've got this, let's say, added impetus, it just puts a little bit of spice on it. All right, it is time for the second and final prelim of tonight's RWS. With the official introductions, we'll now hand you over to the voice of RWS and Rajadamnern Stadium. Welcome back, Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second prelim of RWS Rajadamnern World Series. This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee in charge, Mr. Rapin Soblek. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 26 years of age. He stands at 172 centimeters tall and weighs in at 134.5 pounds. He holds a record of 15 wins and 7 losses, representing Mexico. Let's hear it for Sinue Juarez Victorino. And introducing his opponent, fighting over the blue corner, 29 years of age. He stands at 165 centimeters tall and weighs in at 135 pounds. He holds a record of 15 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. Fighting out of California, USA. Let's hear it for Brandol Mendoza.
All right, Joe. World, Mexico, USA. Let's get this one underway. Thank you to Alicia.
Battle of the Americas. Oh, strong start straight out of the gate there from Mendoza, but Juarez.
Oh, right hand. Nicely delivered there from Mendoza.
Oh, big clubbing right overhand there from Mendoza. Good combinations in return there from Victorino.
And again, overhand right. Starting to have success with that early on here in round number 1, Joe.
Certainly giving Victorino something to think about. A couple of warning shots early on here. Big left kick to follow up. Straight up on the wrist. And we know that Victorino is dangerous with those hands.
Yeah, Brandol training out of Torcenti and Noi Gym, and Sinue training out of Silk Muay Thai down in Pattaya. Oh, there's that right hand again. Inside kick from Mendoza. Keeps on landing with that right hand.
And for that leg kick there from Mendoza, doubling it up, but blocked there from Victorino as he presses forward.
Oh, beautiful left hand. Didn't stop Brandol though in his tracks as he once again delivers some beautiful hands in reply. Inside kick there from Brandol Mendoza. Eating up here in round number 1. Got to give it though to Brandol Mendoza. The activity that we're witnessing, but once again, nicely timed left hand from Sinue, and then follows it up with not only a low kick, but that stunning uppercut.
Certainly stunned Mendoza there.
He did indeed.
Mendoza not taking a backward step here, trying to cut off the ring.
Let's have a look at that uppercut once again. Bang!
Oh.
Picture in picture here in RWS. Just one of many things that makes this promotion extra special. Low kick there from Mendoza. Inside kick.
Going to the body there from Victorino.
A lot more body striking here from Sinue. Oh, there's that left hand once again, but credit to Sinue. He's eating these shots. Doesn't seem to be bothering him, looking for that uppercut once again. Who can blame him? A great success with it early on in this round.
Mendoza trying to feint his way in, but eating a right kick for good measure here from Victorino.
I'll tell you what, Joe.
Oh, cracking left kick there from the Mexican.
Tell you what, Joe, Brandol Mendoza is starting to slow down. He is on the move. He is moving forward, but he's not attacking as much as he thinks. Stunning! Spinning back elbow just as I say that.
These two fighting fire with fire, and I tell you what, things are certainly starting to heat up here.
Tell you what, this fight is living up to expectation, isn't it? Left-hander!
Phenomenal matching between this one.
100%. Low kicks, nicely done.
Oh, big step-up knee there from Victorino. Taking a backward step there, but feinting his way in once again to keep Mendoza guessing.
And
wow.
A very entertaining opening round here.
What a sensational round between these two.
The question is now, Joe, who wins that round? You know, early on, it was all Mendoza. He was having the success. He was putting on Sinue Juarez Victorino, but maybe halfway through that round exactly, I think post uppercut, let's say, it started to go the other way. And now, I might just favour Sinue to take that one. Let's have a look at the highlights.
Tighter than a straight jacket, this one. Toe-to-toe, non-stop action. This is what we love to see. Two fighters not taking a back step and meeting in the middle with a big...
Let's see that spinning back elbow.
Oh,
Just deflected off the arm onto the neck. All right, judges, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round one, the first judge scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner, and two judges scored 9-10 in favor of the blue corner.
You could score it in either fighter's favor, Joe.
we'll be coming into the second round of action. High velocity rounds being shot all around in the ring right now, but second round coming up. Oh, firing straight from the barrel. Mendoza is wasting no time at all.
Oh, low kick, right hand there.
Again, trading in center, not afraid to stand toe-to-toe.
Nice right kick to the body there from Sinue. You see the punches landed there round about 34-19 in favor of Brandol. One more kick, one more knee.
I love
fighters connecting with one elbow apiece.
I love watching fights like this where they stand straight in front of each other, not afraid to exchange. Big left kick, returns with it. Left hand there from Sinue. The big combinations from Mendoza. Very tit for tat. As I said, it's like looking in a mirror between the exchanges. Oh! That beautiful rear uppercut making its return.
Yeah, I can't give credit to both these two. They're taking some damage in this one. But let's have a look at it again. Bottom left-hand corner, there you can see that stunning uppercut.
Shoveling straight through the guard. Trying to dig a grave early on for Mendoza, but...
Right hand, reprieve there from Brandol Mendoza. Sinue looks to go to the body. Both fighters looking for right hands at the same time. Both fighters missing. Low kick. That connects certainly for Sinue.
Big left kick there from Mendoza.
And again, with that low kick.
Feels like these low kicks are starting to pay dividends here.
You know what we're seeing now? A little bit more than we saw in round one. The mouth open of Brandol Mendoza. Maybe starting to feel the effects of not only his output, but the shots to the body from Sinue.
Little bit of a plow there from Sinue. Can only take 2 steps after catching an attack. Oh, beautiful right kick there from Mendoza.
Another shot to the body from Sinue. And again, go to the body and the hands will start to fall, as they say.
And you can
Spinning back elbow tap there from Brandol.
Interestingly enough, Sinue changing stances after every exchange, trying to keep Brandol Mendoza guessing about the footwork here.
Good hand from Brandol Mendoza. 30 seconds left on the clock. Now's the time.
Oh, there's that uppercut once again, reaching under the guard.
Yeah, I think we've seen Mendoza more on the back foot than we saw in round number one. I think that's fair to say here. But he's still delivering some big strikes, some big shots.
Beautiful low kick there from Sinue.
Oh, going upstairs with that teep.
Throwing out that stiff jab to
Final few seconds here of round number 2.
break up the forward pressure from Mendoza. Second round done and dusted there. You could see Sinue Juarez Victorino raising his hands in confidence. What do you think about his confidence coming away from that second round?
You're talking about Brandol Mendoza? Is that what you're saying? I thought Sinue did enough to win that round. I thought his shot selection was on point, and I feel like Mendoza was just tiring just a little bit. And I think Sinue going to the body and the legs was smart. And there's that uppercut that he connected with in round 1, connecting with it again in round number 2. I think if round number 1 was close, which he definitely was, like I said, I think Sinue edges it. But it doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what Joe thinks or you watching it. Unfortunately, it's all about our 3 judges at ringside. See round number 2. Let's find out how indeed they scored it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 2, the first shot scored 9-10 in favor of the blue corner, and 2 judges scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner. For the total score, all 3 judges scored 19-19 even. So the next round will be the judgment round. Win the round, win the fight.
Win the round, you win the fight. Sinue winning it on judges 2 and 3 scorecards. However, Brandol Mendoza did enough on judge number 1s to win that one. It all comes down to this one. Incredible. And I have to say, pretty fitting for what has been an incredible fight. All right, here we go. Left kick from Mendoza.
Swinging for the fences there from Mendoza, going for that left hook to right hook. Once again, just feel like he needs to straighten up the punches a little bit more. You could see as Victorino comes in, he could tag him there, but keeps going for those big wide hooks, shooting from the hip.
Yeah, and what Sinue's doing, he's defending himself pretty well, throwing right kicks downstairs as well to the legs. 28 punches apiece, 1 more elbow. There, you can see the kick count, probably what took it for Sinue. 20-9.
Oh, throws in that solid right kick.
When they throw hands, yeah, they can cause a lot of damage, but they get blocked. Oh, that spinning back elbow connects though. But when Sinue throws the kicks, they seem to get through every single time.
Solid hands there from Mendoza, but a little bit of a slip.
You know what, based on that, Joe, after 1 minute, I think Mendoza might just be up right now. It's that tight. Nice left kick to the body there from Sinue. 1-2 combo from Brandol. Inside kick from Sinue. Brandol moving around the ring.
Oh, big hands there from Mendoza.
These are all scoring.
But they're being put on the back foot once again. Oh, flies in for good measure. There.
Hello,
from the Mexican.
We're witnessing right now. 90 seconds left. It's tight, it's close. Brandol Mendoza on the ascendancy here, backing Sinue up into the corner. There's some blood flowing from somewhere. Is it the left ear maybe? Low kick there from Brandol Mendoza.
Oh, beautiful rear uppercut once again there from Victorino.
Both these fighters now with 1 minute left.
Oh, beautiful right kick. Slipping through the guard, but left in return there from Mendoza.
It's nervous and it's edgy, understandably so. Both corners screaming. And then fighting to press. Left hook there from Mendoza. Nice left kick to the body from Sinue. Looking for the knee strikes.
Oh, Sinue turning.
What's there from the Mexican?
Turning up the tempo here like a mariachi band.
Stunning left knee. Big moment in that fight, in that round for Sinue.
Oh, beautiful knee.
Beautiful low kick. 25 seconds left. And now I think the pendulum swings into the favor of Sinue, Joe. I really do.
Inside leg kick there from Mendoza. Both digging down deep here.
Absolutely.
Big show card. Oh, big heart on display between the two.
Sinue backing up. Does he feel like he's done enough?
Oh, there's that spinning elbow once again. Big step up knee in return from Victorino.
That's been absolutely incredible as we head towards the final bell. There it is. What a fight. Incredible. You hope when you see two fighters of this caliber, they're able to bring it and put it on each other. Seldom does it happen like it does in this one. That was incredible. And you know, probably both fighters are going back to the corner believing they've probably done enough, Joe. But only one will walk away with their hand raised. Will it be Brandol Mendoza? Will it be the Lucha Libre? Sinue Juarez Victorino, who looks more confident, has to be said, dancing towards the center of the ring. Does he know something already that we don't? Let's have a look at the highlights. Gorgeous left hand there.
Oh, that
amazing.
Beautiful, slick rear uppercut. Finding its way through the guard time and time again. There it is. Shovels it its way straight through the guard, causing a lot of issues for Mendoza. Just took a bit of a pep out of his step. But however, Mendoza showcasing phenomenal heart throughout that fight. Big, powerful, wide combinations, shooting from the hip time and time again. It was one of those fights where both fighters didn't take the foot off the gas at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision. Red corner, Sinue Juarez Victorino.
Sinue Juarez Victorino picks up for us. Coming up here on RWS. Next week, we are going to make history, Joe Comerford. I mean, tonight, we are making history as well. We've got the first ever Australia to compete for a Rajadamnern world title. But next week, we will crown the inaugural Rajadamnern Stadium female flyweight world champion. It will be Marie Rumet from Estonia taking on Zidania Luxai Gongdin. And of course, in the main event of the evening, Jarun Suk returns to defend his bantamweight crown against the current interim champion, Captain Team. A battle of the North and the interim Rajadamnern Stadium flyweight world title will go down next week.
And then, of course, on Saturday, the 7th of March, Tapao the Bull will be defending his title against number 2, Saenheng, for the Rajadamnern Stadium welterweight world championship title. Absolutely stacked division in the welterweight division at the moment. I mean, we've seen some great fighters come through the welterweight division. Of course, Noel McGreevy recently, but now Saenheng, number 2, will be taking on Tapao Gao, the clinch master, the Bull, locking horns on Saturday, the 7th of March.
And then on the 14th of March, a super fight that we've been waiting for since R80. Kun Suk Noi will be defending his super bantamweight world title against Pet Silla for us for the second time in another super fight. So just a reminder, Saturday, it's 28th of February next week. It will be Marie Rumet, who did fight, of course, for the bantamweight world title, going down to a natural weight. Now they've made this belt 112 pounds, the flyweight title, against Zidania Luxai Gongdin. So many of members of the Luxai Gongdin family have competed here on RWS and made history, but none have become world champion. Let's take a look at the fight camp of Marie Rumet. He's very excited about being able to actually compete in a division she's more comfortable with, 112 pounds. Training, of course, here out of Sasi Prapa Gym in preparation for this one. Joe, I think she might be the favorite, you know, going into this fight with some added pressure. There you can see Mr. Takun, who I'm sure would love another Rajadamnern world champion.
Of course,
the crown from Sasi Prapa.
Sasi Prapa Gym's one of the first gyms in Bangkok to open their doors to foreign fighters.
And there you can see Zidania training out of Luxai Gongdin. What an incredible family. 16 brothers and sisters in total, the majority of them being involved in the sport. Let's not forget Ida. Look, Zai Gongdin was the first ever female to step foot here at Rajadamnern Stadium inside that ring. The first female to compete. Her sister Duang Dao Noi fought for the 105-pound championship, of course, coming up against Mongkutpetch. That was always going to be a difficult challenge. You've also got Pet Sorashar as well as Nao Prachant. They did great things here, but none have become a Rajadamnern Stadium champion. Zidania might just be the first ever Luxai Gongdin fighter to get that belt. And of course, on the 28th of February, the same night, Jarun Suk will be defending his bantamweight crown against the interim champion Captain Team. Two fighters hailing from the north of Thailand will be coming to Bangkok for the gold. There can only be one champion. I mean, Jarun Suk, he has been absolutely incredible since making his debut. Here, this is how he got the belt, knocking out Chalam Dam in round number 1 in what was, I believe, a record. Coming up against some big fighters, some big names in the form of Kumandoi as well.
Of course, you can see Captain Team there, the interim stadium champion, taking on Payman Zolvagari in there. Very, very, very entertaining fight, that one.
It was indeed, but you have to give credit to Captain Team. He made that look relatively easy against Payman, of course, who was his first fight trying to attempt to make weight 118 pounds. Did not work for him. And Captain Team took full advantage, going in, moving around the ring, and doing great things. What about this one? Saturday, March 7th. It was announced on social media a few days ago. The return of the little warlord, Kun Suk Lek, taking on one of the biggest knockout artists in the super bantamweight division, Chai Thorn. I mean, Kun Suk Lek, after relinquishing the bantamweight crown, everyone was thinking to themselves, it's going to be difficult to get a hold of that 122-pound title. And that's been the case. In fact, it's his brother, of course, who is the reigning champion right now. As for Chaiton, competing on Pet Yindi Promotions, he is super dangerous. And like I said, his knockout ratio for this division is absolutely ridiculous. This is going to be a dangerous fight for Kun Suk Lek. On that night as well, Tapao Gao will be defending his title against Sempon. Sempon has been waiting for this fight for months. Tapao Gao been injured. I think even Sempon took a fight in between the last fight and this one. And it's going to be a tough ask against Tapao Gao, Joe, one of your favorites.
Absolutely. But Sempon, dangerous nonetheless. And as he said, has been waiting for this opportunity for months. And what an opportunity it is to take on the bull in Tapao Gao. Very, very, very interesting fight, that one coming up. But don't forget the super fight that we've all been waiting for, now being pushed to Saturday, the 14th of March. Kun Suk Nui, the reigning super bantamweight world champion, taking on Pet Zilla. Last time they met was a very close fight indeed.
Welcome back to RWS Rajadamnern World Series. And we thank everybody watching around the world live on DAZN for staying with us. I am Aaron Suri Sobhan. He is still Mr. Joe Comerford. After two exceptional prelim bouts, we are now moving on to tonight's main card, and we have an historic main event.
Don't forget, tonight we have the very first Australian ever to fight for a world title here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Devina Martin, a former WMC Australian champion, a WBC champion, taking on the reigning queen in the minimum weight division, Mongkutpetch.
Absolutely, and not only that, we've got some other great fights, some other great fighters. So let's have a last check of tonight's fight card.
Kicking off the main card, we have the return of Saenheng from Thailand, taking on debutant Sobhan Mohammadi from Iran. Moving up at bantamweight, Fahboonmee returns to take on Yoddoi from Thailand.
The first fight was so good we had to do it again. The victor, Peemai from Thailand, in the first bout returns to take on Paolo D'Antoni from Italy in a rematch. Next up, the Rajadamnern Stadium female minimum weight world title, Devina Martin, ranked number 2 here at the stadium, looks to make history to become the first ever Australian to hold the crown as she takes on the current champion riding a 10-fight win streak, Mongkutpetch.
Then to finish up this sensational evening here at RWS, Guo Zhen from China will be taking on Ayoub Jail from Morocco.
Well, the prelims were spectacular. We hope the main card is as good. This is your RWS Rajadamnern World Series
Main card!
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Thai warrior fighting out of Rajadamnern, Thailand. Please welcome Saenheng.
1-0-1 on RWS, would you rather? The Isan lightweight champion and a Kiapet promotion star fighter, Saenheng returns here to RWS, looking to get into the winner's circle tonight to make up for last time that he was here. Welcome to the Northeastern Warrior, Saenheng.
And now introducing your Iranian warrior, Sobhan Mohammadi.
Making his debut here tonight on RWS, the very confident Sobhan Mohammadi, starting Muay Thai at just 10 years of age and has been fighting his way through the amateur ranks. Now competing here, living in Thailand and training out of Wangkok Muay Thai camp alongside fighters such as Lam Nam Moonlek, to make a statement here tonight with a win over a veteran of the 5-round Muay Thai scene in Saenheng. Well, like I said, a tremendous prelim we just witnessed there. Tonight it's all about the females at 105 pounds. It's all about Devina Martin to see if she can become the first ever Australian to wear the Rajadamnern gold as she takes on Mongkut in our main event. But we've got some, dare I say, spectacular fights here on tonight's main card. And we're kicking things off with Thailand against Iran. And you can see the tail of the tape. This one at 136 pounds. Introducing first in the red corner, Saenheng from Thailand, 23 years of age, standing at 173 centimeters. Weighing in at 135.7 pounds for this fight, taking place at 136 pounds. He has a reach of 169 centimeters. Born in Ubon Ratchathani in Thailand. 55 victories, 16 losses, and a 1 draw. A lightweight champion of the Isan region, promoted by Kiapet. 0-1 here in RWS.
And also a big congratulations, a bravo to the best international Muay Thai fighters who won the Thailand Privilege Card membership, winning a 5-year visa. Total prize value of 900,000 baht. Marie Rumey, of course, who will be fighting next week. Carl Tanyan, the Irish stallion. Barbara Aguirre as well, who recently reclaimed her bantamweight title. Friends of Muay Thai, friends of Thailand, a big congratulations to those three who get to live out their dream here in the land of smiles.
Yeah, absolutely, and congratulations to Barbara Aguirre, who successfully reclaimed her bantamweight crown here at Rajadamnern Stadium, now becoming a 2-time stadium champion. In the blue corner, Sobhan Mohammadi from Iran, 1 year younger than Saenheng at 22 years of age, standing 2 centimeters taller, 175 centimeters, making weight under the lightweight limit, 134.9 pounds. He has a reach of 175 centimeters. Born in Amol in Iran, he is undefeated in his professional record. 12 fights, 12 victories. Bronze medalist at the amateur ranks, obviously a former Iranian national Muay Thai team member. Here tonight, making his RWS debut. Unfortunately for Saenheng Joe, it wasn't a successful debut for him last time out. Back in August, I believe, a knockout loss in round number 3 to Changsuk Pet Yindi. Changsuk, obviously, we haven't seen. I was expecting big things from Changsuk until he came up in his previous fight, if you remember, a highlight reel elbow to the nose. He did win the fight, but I think people were bigging up Changsuk and maybe expecting him after that fight to compete for the super lightweight title, or at least give the options to the matchmaker, but unfortunately due to that injury, we haven't seen him since. But it was Changsuk who knocked out Saenheng back on the 30th of August last year. So a big important matchup this one for Saenheng. Dare I say there'll be a little bit of embarrassment if he can't come away with a fighter who has a 12-0 record. He's only had 12 fights in his professional career, compared to a fighter who's had almost 75 fights. And a beautiful white crew being displayed here from Saenheng.
Fans loving the action here at Rajadamnern World Series. Of course, if you're ever here in Bangkok, make sure to make your way down here to the stadium. Fights every single night of the week. But, of course, the world's biggest Muay Thai promotion every Saturday right here from Rajadamnern Stadium. Beautiful wire crew on display here from Saenheng.
Yeah, certainly taking his time. No stranger to the Rajadamnern Stadium ring, of course. And not only is he getting comfortable, maybe he's just making Sobhan Mohammadi wait a little more, a little longer for him to make his debut. Potential mind games. Fahboonmee against Yoddoi after this one. And then a rematch that I'm really looking forward to. Peemai against Paolo D'Antoni. After that, main event time. Mongkutpetch will be taking on Devina Martin. Over 5 rounds, 2 minutes of course. Mongkutpetch defending her minimum weight title. She became the second fighter to become the champion at that weight, of course. The first was Payahong Banchamek. Mongkutpetch defeating her. Gone on to defend the belt once. And now, here tonight, she'll be defending it for a second time. And then to close out the proceedings, Guo Zhen from China against Ayoub Jail from Morocco.
Packed stadium once again here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Right to the rafters this evening.
I wonder how many Australians are in the house.
Well, there's one sitting beside you.
There's one backstage as well. Guarantee you that.
Getting ready, of course.
Indeed. And you can see after this one, confirmation of Fahboonmee against Yoddoi. Long wide crew there from Saenheng. No eye contact from Sobhan. With the introductions, we'll now hand you over to the voice of RWS from Rajadamnern Stadium. Welcome back, Mr. Beer.
Sawasdee krub, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RWS Rajadamnern World Series. I am Beer, the voice of Rajadamnern, your announcer, and now we are entering the main card. Tonight we have 5 bouts on the main card featuring the main event of the evening, Rajadamnern Stadium Female Minimum Weight World Championship. And Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to start the first bout. This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee in charge, Mr. Narin Ponghiran. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 23 years of age. He stands at 173 centimeters tall and weighs in at 135.7 pounds. He holds a record of 55 wins, 16 losses, and 1 draw. He is Isan lightweight champion, representing Ubon Ratchathani, Thailand. Let's hear it for Saenheng. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 22 years of age. He stands at 175 centimeters tall and weighs in at 134.9 pounds. He holds a record of total 12 fights, 12 wins. And here is IFMA bronze medalist, representing Iran, the Turkey, Sobhan Mohammadi.
Go, big fight to get the proceedings going here on this week's RWS. Round number 1.
Saenheng testing out the timing there, going for that leg kick straight away. Inside then from Sobhan. Quite light on his feet as well, starting off. Oh! Beautiful combination there. The old Pontonet special, the left hook to leg kick.
Nice shot to the midsection there from Sobhan.
Sobhan testing out the clinch, but back on the outside. Nice eye guard, left kick.
A lot of height for this youngster. That's why they put him in with someone as experienced as Saenheng.
Good cross guard there over the face from side control. Saenheng doing a good job of breaking the frame. Back in center ring. A little bit of a slower pace here to start things off. Oh, good digging body shot there from Sobhan.
Yeah, nice low kick as well. Stuck in the lead left leg there on Saenheng. Oh, going upstairs. Right hand almost walked into an elbow there from Saenheng.
Testing out the clinch once again here. Oh, good vice grip here from Saenheng. Come back on the outside. Oh, big a teep to the face. Nothing but bad intentions between these two.
Well, it might have been friendly before the start of the fight. It's not going to be any more.
Of course. Oh, beautiful
like
digging
really
body
do.
shot there. Lovely shot selection there from Sobhan. Like to see a little bit more of that.
Saenheng again attempting that 1-2, doesn't find it.
Very careful and calculated here, Sobhan.
Taking his time, isn't he? Not rushing.
Oh, left hook there for good measure.
Oh, finds the right, just over the left arm there.
Another cross guard there. Vice grip on play here from Saenheng.
Oh, looking for the elbow strikes.
Oh, big left knee from side control there.
A good attack there from Saenheng. Left kick, nicely done from Sobhan. Looking for the right. And you can see now Saenheng, I think he wants to grab a hold of him. He believes he can fire in elbows from that clinch.
Testing out the timing here. Oh, leaps in with a jumping rear teep. Sobhan tries to push him up against the ropes, but sinks his weight down. Referee breaks it apart. Coming into the dying seconds of the first round here, Aaron.
Round 1, over with. Not a bad job from Sobhan, but it's Saenheng who believes he's done enough to take that round. What do you think, Joe?
Interesting round indeed. I mean, very tit for tat. I thought Saenheng certainly had his moments. That digging body shot. Going to the body there, you could see Sobhan in some of the exchanges. Thought Saenheng did a good job of controlling the clinch for side control, but that was a big moment there with that teep to the face. Started to heat things up. How would you separate them?
Well, I mean, if you're basing it purely off the highlights, it looks like Sobhan did it. But of course, Saenheng, to be honest, with the output that we witnessed, might just edge it, but it's close. Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, then round one, all three judges score 9-10 in favor of the blue corner.
It's ready.
Here we are coming into the second round of action. Pressing forward here from Saenheng. Testing out the bicep control there just moments ago, but swims the arm through. Oh, a big right knee there from Saenheng. But shutting it down there from Sobhan. Applying that body lock, but another teep to the face.
Nice knees within the clinch though from Saenheng. He's got to build on that. Saenheng being a little bit too apprehensive right now as he's eating good hands here from Sobhan. This is really nice work from the Iranian. Oh! Well, might get a little warning there from the referee.
Getting a warning there from the referee. Oh, another teep to the face there from Sobhan. Certainly testing the patience of Saenheng here.
This is where Saenheng has to work. Within the clinch, he really has to make the seconds count.
Does a good job from side control. Very strong positioning there from Saenheng, but he's searching for the clinch again. Trying to work his magic at the big left knee. And there it is, that cross guard over the face. Tries to fold him and break that positioning. And again, marching straight into it. And I think this is the strategy.
Absolutely. It has
he's looking
to be.
for. Certainly made the adjustment here, but looking for that palm over the top once again.
When they're separated, it's all Sobhan. But win the clinch, well, as you can see, it's been all Saenheng as it goes in once again.
Oh, there it is. Side control.
So left elbow. Sobhan does well, getting out of that predicament.
He's very strong once he gets that cross guard over. Again, searching, but needs a right hand for his troubles. Oh, big whipping right knee. Skips it in, sets up the left elbow from side control once again. And it's going to be about
breathing heavily. All those knees taking a toll, I believe, on Sobhan. Oh, nicely done once again here from Saenheng, delivering a cracking right knee to the body.
Oh,
again, looking for the elbow.
Right elbow for good measure as well for the follow-up. Saenheng chasing after him. Once again, looking to lock horns. Big right knee straight to the ribs there. Puts that palm over the top. Sets up the left elbow. Presses forward with that double-handed press over. Regains position with the vice grip. Back on the outside. Oh, just deflects with that left hand there, Aaron.
Yeah, Sobhan Mohammadi is looking tired, Joe. There come the knees once again.
Is it any wonder?
Desperation elbow perhaps there from Sobhan Mohammadi.
I mean, it's been a relentless pursuit with the knee hunter here. Saenheng, time and time again. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the end of round two. Persistent pursuit there from Saenheng. Locking horns time and time again, pressing that palm over the top, folding him in two.
How confident Saenheng was walking back to the corner. I think he believes he's won round two, and I'm with him. I think that clinch was a great neutralizer for the attacks of Sobhan Mohammadi. Let's have a look at this. Is what it's all about. Oh, stabbing right knees. Time and time again throughout that entire round.
Oh, beautiful right knee there.
Beautiful camera angle. to see the devastation. Let's have a look how the judges scored round number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 2, all 3 judges got 10-9 in favor of the red corner. For the total score, all 3 judges scored 19-19 even. So the next round will be the judgment round.
Well,
Win the round, win the fight.
See now, it feels like Sobhan Mohammadi emptied his gas. I was going to say it was emptied for him via the knee strikes of Saenheng in round number 2. I would be shocked, I would be amazed if Saenheng doesn't try and grab a hold of him from the off here in the 3rd and final round. It'll be up to Sobhan Mohammadi to do something different.
straight into the chase. The need for speed here from Saenheng.
There you have it. Straight away, what do we see? Clinch.
You called it, my friend. Oh, big lead elbow there off the front.
You see Sobhan Mohammadi digging in that left body punch. Look at the knees landing in round 2. 25-5.
Oh, big right kick there from Saenheng. It gets dumped for his troubles, but feel like he will get a rep. Yeah, as I was thinking, a warning from the referee there. Big left kick upstairs, doubling it up there from Sobhan. Again, relentless pursuit here from Saenheng. Takes him down.
And that's going to tire him out even more after picking himself up from the canvas like that.
Oh, digging body shot there from Sobhan. But it's all about this vice grip. The forearm to forearm grip is so hard to get out of.
See the corner there. Hong Kong on. Oh, nice left kick deep there from Sobhan. Oh, look at that. Elbow strike just gets through. Good moments in the round here for Sobhan, who then defends the oncoming Saenheng within the clinch.
Again, sprinting after him. Oh, eating a left kick for his troubles. It catches the teeth and destabilizes him straight to the canvas.
Yeah, once again after picking himself up. Nice right high kick from Saenheng. He doesn't seem to be as tired as his opponent right now.
Oh, big right kick there from Saenheng. Putting him up against the ropes here. Oh, kick for kick.
Yeah, straight off that kick, you can see Sobhan moving backwards. He's tired, and I think now he's hurt to the body. He is. All those knees and now the body striking with the kicks has taken its toll here on the 22-year-old.
If you were Saenheng, you'd be going straight into the clinch.
Absolutely. Go to the body. If he could finish this, but I think he's firmly on top right now, Joe Comerford. 40 seconds left here. Desperate times, in my opinion, for Sobhan, who's not fighting back.
Big right kick there. Straight up onto the deltoid. And again from Saenheng. Swing and a miss there from Sobhan. Looking a little bit desperate here.
Looking exhausted. Oh! Cracking right kick there from Saenheng.
Catches the kick, goes to the body, goes over the top. Beautiful work there from Saenheng.
Firmly in the driving seat now, the Thai fighter, in my opinion, Joe Comerford. Oh, left elbow, nicely timed there from Mohammadi, but unfortunately I don't think he has enough gas in the tank to take the fight to Saenheng for another big strike. And there it is, end of the 3rd and final round. It was looking so promising after round number 1 for Sobhan Mohammadi. But in rounds 2 and then in rounds number 3, I personally believe Saenheng has done enough to get his first victory here on RWS. What do you think, Joe?
I am not going to disagree with the wonderful Aaron Sirisopan. I think you called that and analysed it on a point. Comfortable victory there. 2nd and 3rd round. Did what he needed to do. Chased after Sobhan. Depleted the gas tank, the energy reserve, had him open mouth like a horse drawn to water.
There you can see the highlights. Looking good after round of one for Sobhan Mohammadi. We did see to start the clinch work of Saenheng, and in the end, I think it's that clinch work that got the job done. I think it's a learning curve for Sobhan Mohammadi. He definitely showed potential, but Saenheng, as a veteran of the sport, showed exactly what needs to be done. Over to Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored this match 29-28, declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision. Red corner, Saenheng.
You can see the relief and happiness on the face there of Saenheng. Flips the script and takes the victory after losing.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Thai warrior fighting out of Sakao Province, Thailand. Please welcome Fahboonmee.
The return of Fahboonmee 1-0 on RWS, a former Rajadamnern Stadium Super Flyweight World Champion, a former Rajadamnern Stadium Minimum Weight World Champion, stepping over the ropes here on RWS for the 2nd time. Welcome to the world stage, Fahboonmee.
And now, introducing your Thai warrior fighting out of Chiang Mai Province, Thailand. Please welcome Yoddoi.
Here comes Yoddoi, fighter who's been in there with some of the absolute best at 118 pounds. A fighter who was actually beating some of the best at 118 pounds, but coming off 2 losses in 4 rounds gloves, he's decided to make his way to the world's greatest Muay Thai promotion, and here he is now on RWS. Very important fight for Yoddoi is this one. As indeed for the ink man known as Fahboonmee. Both fighters will be looking at this one, believing they can get the victory. Both fighters will be looking at this one, thinking that the loss will be devastating potentially for their careers as they try and climb to the top of the 118-pound rankings. Of course, the current champion at this weight, Darun Suk, will be defending his title on the 28th of February. That is next week. And he'll be taking on the interim champion, Captain Team. Unifying the belts, there will be an undisputed bantamweight champion crowned next week here on RWS. In the meantime, let's get some contenders. In the red corner, repping the beautiful ink, is Fahboonmee from Thailand, 26 years of age. 162 centimeters tall, weighing in at 117.6 pounds. He has a reach of 158 centimeters. Born in Sakao, here in Thailand. 86 professional victories, 34 losses, 2 wins. He is a former 2-time Rajadamnern Stadium champion at super flyweight and at minimum weight. 1-0 here on RWS. Just a reminder about next week. Not only do we have our main event, we also will be creating history. It was decided there will be a 3rd belt for the females, and it was decided that it will be a flyweight world title, 112 pounds. Marie Rume from Estonia and Zidania Luxai will lock horns, and the winner will be the inaugural champion. And just a reminder, Joe,
the Rajadamnern Stadium Bantamweight World Championship on the line. We are unifying the belts The champion Jalansuk will defend his title against interim champion Captain Team Saturday, the 28th of February next week here on Rajadamnern World Series.
Only Thai versus Thai matchup this week. And it's one that I'm very much looking forward to. And I'm telling you, all the other fighters at 118 pounds will be keeping their eyes on this one. No doubt about that. Fahboonmee got a decision victory back in October last year in his debut against Taha Asghari. And there is Yoddoi, who, like I said, coming off those two devastating losses for him, will be looking to make amends and, dare I say, looking to make a statement to keep his career on track. Fighting out of Gyal Samrit, he is 30 years of age, standing at 159 centimeters. Born in Chiang Mai in Thailand. What is about these 118 pounders coming from the north? 59 victories, 10 losses and 4 draws on his professional record. A two-time Max Muay Thai champion, a former WPMF world champion. As a second round knockout to Chok D Max Dundee on his record. We'll land you over now to Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second main card of RWS Rajadamnern World Series. This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee, Mr. Dirasin Sirarasakun. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 26 years of age. He stands at 162 centimeters tall and weighed in at 117.6 pounds. He holds a record of 86 wins, 34 losses, and 2 draws. He is a former Rajadamnern Stadium minimum weight world champion and the former Rajadamnern Stadium super flyweight world champion. Fighting out of Sakeo province, Thailand. Let's hear it for Fahboonmee. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 30 years of age. He stands at 159 centimeters tall and weighs in at 117.7 pounds. He holds a record of 59 wins, 10 losses, and 4 draws. He is 2-time Max Muay Thai champion and the former WPMP world champion. Fighting out of Chiang Mai, Thailand. Let's hear it for Yoddoi.
All right, here we go. Former two-weight Rajadamnern world champion, Fahboonmee. Former WPMF world champion, Yoddoi. Our ring girl, Alicia, gets us underway. 3 3-minute rounds. Back in 2017, Fahboonmee defeating Kamantong Chor Hapayak to become the Rajadamnern Stadium minimum weight world champion. And then in 2020, 6 years ago, defeating Saifa Noi, for the 115-pound title belt.
From exchanges between these two out of the gate. A lot of pressure here from Yoddoi. But again, Fahboonmee still standing very strong. Got ate a big right hand moments ago there from Yoddoi. Flash of power between these two. Edging forward here. Digging, hacking, leg kick there from Yoddoi, but Fahboonmee muscles him away. Again, constant pressure here from Yoddoi. Trying to cut off the ring. Beautiful timing there from Fahboonmee, taking him straight to the canvas.
Big over and right attempt there from Yoddoi.
Going to the body there from Yoddoi once again. Mixing up the combinations, going down below, trying to puncture that lead tire.
Oh, nice combination, finishing it off with that stunning left hook there from Fahboonmee. Huh? He caught him! Oh my goodness! Is it his leg? What's going on? He looks injured. It's all over! We'll need to see a replay of that one. It looked like he just pushed him down to the canvas. It happened so quickly, whatever happened. But Yoddoi will be picking up a victory. Unfortunately, Fahboonmee is in agony right now. Like I said, we need to go back to the highlights to see exactly what happened. Did you see it, Joe?
Yeah, it looked like a right elbow, but to me now it looks like it could possibly be a knee injury, and we know that they're hard to come back from. Be interesting to see what was the lead up to that. It seemed to me that Yoddoi stepped forward, threw in a right elbow and just pushed him down with ease, perhaps just stepped the wrong way.
Well, immediately he grabbed hold of his leg, he pointed to his leg. I mean, even the camera zoomed in on that right leg, so was he caught with a low kick from hell? Was it a block? We'll have to find out. There we go. Oh, he twisted his knee. It looked like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just stepped the wrong way, trying to avoid that right hand.
Yeah.
Oh. Perhaps torn a... Oh, yeah, you could see there. Steps on the ankle awkwardly, perhaps tearing a ligament. Oh, that's nasty. Just...
Either that or maybe an ACL or an MCL of the knee. I don't know.
Oh.
But whatever it is, we wish Fahboonmee well.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 40 seconds in round one, we have the winner by way of knockout blue corner, Yoddoi.
Well, I'm pretty sure Yoddoi didn't want it to end like that. But it is a debut victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your Thai warrior fighting out of Bangkok, Thailand. Please welcome Peemai.
Here comes Peemai, the fighter who holds a victory over tonight's opponent. It was an absolute barn burner last month. Peemai edged it here tonight. He has agreed to do it again. Peemai got an outstanding record here on RWS, and he looks to pick up another victory against an 0-4 right now. Welcome back. Very happy, Peemai.
And now introducing your Italian warrior, Paolo D'Antoni.
Training out of the famed Sitsong Pinong camp in Bangkok, Paolo D'Antoni returns. The Italian stallion looking for revenge here on RWS. A crowd favorite, one of my favorites. Welcome back to RWS.
You see Peemai ready and raring to go. The veteran of RWS has had 4 fights dating back all the way to the inaugural year of RWS 2022. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape for your rematch. The third fight of a Schedule 5 in tonight's main card coming up next, main event time. This one at welterweight, 147 pounds. In the red corner, Peemai from Thailand, 29 years of age. Standing at 173 centimeters, weighing in yesterday at 146.2 pounds. He has a reach of 176 centimeters. Born right here in Bangkok, Thailand. 47 victories with 16 losses on his resume. A former WBC Asia boxing champion known for his aggressive style. He is 3-1 on RWS. Knockout victory over Nurmatjon Ismailov. A win over Omar Sangmarakot. And of course, Paolo D'Antoni. Only loss against Neil McGreevy.
And of course, don't forget, Saturday the 7th of March, the Rajadamnern Stadium Welterweight World Championship on the line. Tapakau will be defending his championship title against Sanpon. This is the second time they will meet. Clash of Titans. And don't forget, Saturday the 7th of March as well, Kunsuk Lek will be taking on Chai Tone, one of the greatest knockout artists to date. And then Saturday the 14th of March, the Super Bantamweight World Championship super fight we've all been waiting for. We're running it back. Kunsuk Noi will defend his championship title against Petzilla. Will Petzilla get his revenge? Aaron will wait and see. Saturday the 14th of March.
Beautiful immersive roof here and a packed house for tonight's RWS, as it is each and every week now. So in the blue corner, we've got Paolo D'Antoni. There he is, representing Italy by way of Germany. 27 years of age, 2 years younger, standing 1 centimeter taller, 174 centimeters, making weight at 147 pounds. 3 centimeter reach advantage for Paolo. 179 centimeters. Actually born in Mannheim in Germany. 17 fights on his professional record. 10 wins, 7 losses. He is... Let me have a check. Paolo is 2-1 here on RWS. He's been in some absolutely fantastic fights. None more so than last time out against that man right there, Peemai. And we're hoping that it lives up to expectations, that it lives up to the hype of the first fight, because the first fight, like I said, was very memorable indeed. Knockout victory against Hamid Rekabi for Paolo D'Antonio last year, and then a great win against Hong Chun Yang from Korea. He was actually 2-0 last year here in RWS, but on the 3rd of January, these two met over 3 rounds. First round went to Peemai. Second round was split in the favor of Peemai. That's where the controversy was. 2 judges gave it to Peemai, 1 to Paolo D'Antoni. The third round certainly belonged to the Italian who put it on Peemai in that third round, is getting very close to stopping him. But in the end, Peemai held on for the win. Sure, the corner of Paolo D'Antonio, who trains out of Sik Song Pinong Gym, will be making sure during his training camp that they heard that the rematch will happen. They'll be doing everything in their power to make sure that D'Antoni is able to right the wrong. And as for Peemai, like I said, looking very confident, looking composed. Seems to really relish being on RWS. Like I said, a win against Nurmatjon Ismailov, Omar Sangmarakot. That one loss on his record here against Neil McGreevy. 3-1 with 1 knockout on his resume. But let's not underestimate Paolo D'Antoni. If Peemai does, could be in for a long night. The rematch we've wanted. is about to go down. Thailand, Italy, Bangkok. And now I'll hand you over to the voice of RWS and Rajadamnern Stadium. It's Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the third main card of RWS Rajadamnern World Series. This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee in charge, Mr. Thanwood Rangrong Anusorn. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 29 years of age. He stands at 173 centimeters tall and weighs in at 146.2 pounds. He holds a record of 47 wins and 16 losses. He is a former WBC Asia boxing champion. Fighting out of Bangkok, Thailand. Let's hear it for Peemai. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 27 years of age. He stands at 174 centimeters tall and weighs in at 147 pounds. He holds a record of 10 wins and 7 losses. He is German kickboxing champion, representing Italia. Let's hear it for Paolo D'Antoni.
Technically, we're moving into our fourth round of this one. Time to run it back. Three 3-minute rounds of welterweight action.
We are coming into the first round.
Spinning back kick to the liver. Looked like it connected there. Peemai not ready for that one. Solid knee. And then a right hand for D'Antoni. Spinning back kick. What a start here for the Italian. Spinning back fist after a spinning back kick. Right kick from Peemai. My goodness.
High velocity straight out of the gate here from D'Antoni. Leaping, galloping into the action there. You can see the frame in frame, the spinning back kick that sent him straight to the canvas.
Solid knee there from Paolo.
No time wasted here from Paolo D'Antoni, that's for sure.
You see Peemai looking to weather the storm. Oh, nice left hook there. Again, good knee striking from both these two. It seems like Antoni's just getting the better of Peemai in this first round so far, Joe. What a minute it's been for the Italian. Good.
Taking his time now. Peemai. Oh, big left knee there from Peemai.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Big left kick.
Right hand and a swinging left from D'Antoni. Looking for the uppercut. Good arm blocks there from Peemai.
Slips the arm through, digging those knees in there from D'Antoni. Fighting for position, but Peemai returns the favor. Oh, strike for strike in this. Oh! Starting to target the body here from Peemai.
We've picked up where we left off. Oh, what an elbow from Peemai! Elbow in reply there from Paolo. Oh, stunning! Huge elbow from Peemai. Here we go again with those elbow strikes. It was looking so good, wasn't it, for Paolo after the first minute. But Peemai doing exactly what he needed to do, finding a way. Oh, and again going to the body. Both fighters looking for elbow at exactly the same time, but it's the knee strike once again. Putting Paolo D'Antoni on the back foot.
Big knee strikes. Peemai continuing to hunt D'Antoni down here, targeting that body.
Yeah, you can see this blood.
Oh,
Forehead. Peemai, stunning left kicks there to the body from D'Antoni. Oh, I tell you what, that was close to the head. Dribbling up with that left kick.
Oh, clubbing a right hand over the top to enter the clinch, trying to regain composure through side control. but again, just continuously marching after him. Good cross block there from D'Antoni, but gets pushed back through his troubles. Oh, solid right hand there from Peemai. Underhooks to the left knee.
Amazing.
Wow, what a round.
Absolutely incredible. You know, some fighters, they're just made for each other. And with Peemai and Paolo D'Antoni, honestly, the 4 rounds that we've witnessed have been absolutely sensational. And straight away, the question would have been asked, I wonder if this one is going to live up to the last fight. Well, there you have your answer. It already has. Let's have a look at how it started. Paolo D'Antoni whipping. Now spinning back kick. Peemai then finding a way with those knee strikes and those cracking elbows. Even the right hand, but that for me was the momentum killer for Paolo D'Antoni. Oh, left high kick there actually went through and caught Peemai, was able to stay upright somehow. Good luck, judges, scoring this round. I might just give it to the Italian, you know.
Oh.
But I can understand with those knee strikes when it might be swinging towards Peemai. I've got another judge. What are you saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 1, 2 judges scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner, and 1 judge scored 9-10 in favor of the blue corner.
It's only good enough, but it was close. But I was just number 3. I thought that Paolo D'Antoni just edged it, but what do I know? Let's see what we've got here in our second round. Straight away, looking for that left high kick. Right hand, left jab there for D'Antoni.
Solid combinations there from D'Antoni, but Peemai looking to latch on and drive those knees in. Oh!
Big elbow. Let's have a look at the damage caused from 34 shots to the head from Paolo D'Antoni scored. 30 shots to the body scored in reply from Peemai. 2 downstairs from Paolo. Oh, what a body strike. Then a left hook from Peemai.
Beautiful application of that body punch. Spin it to win it there from D'Antoni, but just glancing off the glove. Solid right hand, right elbow there from D'Antoni. Lead uppercut, but driving in those knees there from Peemai once again, trying to break the frame and the posture.
Looking for that left. Peemai ready for that. He wasn't ready for that deep.
Here from side control, digging in that right knee. Again, trying to latch on.
Looking for the elbows, and the left and the rights are coming in. Peemai not looking that stable right now. Big knees there from the Italian. Looking for the spinning back elbow. I tell you what, Peemai looking rattled, looking unsettled. Another knee strike there from Paolo D'Antoni. Doing exactly what Peemai wants to do to him. My word. Peemai throwing everything behind that right elbow. Oh, and again.
Oh,
good left high kick from D'Antoni. And a team, and another. Oh, and a scissor kick there from D'Antoni.
blood pouring from the cheek of D'Antoni there. Perhaps from one of those elbows that Peemai threw in those earlier exchanges. Continuing the relentless pursuit here from Peemai. Right kick for good measure. Puts him into the pocket.
Another elbow from D'Antoni. And Peemai just will not stop moving forward. Here come the knees of Peemai. And again. D'Antoni looking up at the clock, and you'll see there's still over 30 seconds to go in this round.
Solid right hand there from D'Antoni. Sets up the left kick.
Oh, and again. Oh, he misses with that. Just finds the spinning back kick somehow. Oh, and another tee. And a left elbow.
Tries to spin
This
it.
is unbelievable.
Oh, solid right hand.
Fifth round, of course, overall now between these two. So difficult to separate. Looking for that flying elbow. Peemai takes his back with 2 seconds left on the clock in round number 2. Peemai, he's absolutely exhausted. He can barely get himself back to his corner. Wow, Joe. Haven't seen that before. Just goes to show how difficult it is to fight these two warriors. Let's have a look at the highlights. That left kick, off balancing D'Antoni. Beautiful left hand from Peemai, but then after that, it did feel like to me that Paolo D'Antoni was starting to get a hold of this fight, get a hold of Peemai, and those sensational knees to the body caused him some damage. Good elbow there from Peemai.
Oh, vicious teeth to the face.
This is important for Paolo. He needs this. Let's see how the judges have scored it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round two, all three judges scored 9-10 in favor of the blue corner. What a total score, two judges scored 19-19 even, and one judge scored 18-20 in favor of the blue corner.
What advice would you be giving him?
Keep throwing those long, vicious teeps. Disrupt the confidence, disrupt the rhythm, disrupt the forward pressure. Utilize every single weapon in your arsenal.
Absolutely, and you've been looking at the fact that Peemai was struggling to get back to his corner. Take it to the body. All right, here we go. Third round of this one. Sixth round overall between these two.
Big elbows off the lead here from D'Antoni. Peemai.
Oh, here we go again.
Persistent in his pursuit
Shot for
once
shot.
again.
Oh, good left elbow from D'Antoni.
Oh, big left knee there from D'Antoni.
Big left and right though from Peemai.
Pushes him off with ease. To press forward with that left kick. Looking to latch on once again here from Peemai.
Paolo can't turn around like that and give his back though. That will not look good in the eyes of the judges.
He's got to be careful about spinning off the lead. Oh, good catch and return. Locks on. Just continuously driving forward here from Peemai. Non-stop like the Terminator. Deflecting the bullets off the titanium body that he possesses.
Yeah, blood flowing from the forehead there, all over the face of Peemai. Good knees! Mistake there from D'Antoni and Peemai.
Big moment there for
Absolutely.
Peemai.
Jumped all over it. Here we go again with those knees to the body. Looks like at the moment Peemai might be doing enough.
Latches on once again, drives in those knees. Slips the arm through and locks up, drives him into the ropes.
90 seconds left. Paolo looking up at the clock.
Pushes him off, sets up
He's got to
the
work.
left kick, right elbow, pats it down, drives it in.
You've got to give Peemai a lot of credit right now. He was, like I said, he was looking out on his feet after the bell went for round number two, but he has taken the fight straight to Paolo D'Antoni in this third and final round, not letting him breathe. Big elbow, big left kick from Paolo. Slips that jab, moves out of the way. He can't turn his back though. Spinning back kick, left kick. Both fighters looking for elbows, and here comes Peemai taking the back once again.
With the red crimson blood cascading from the hairline of Peemai, he keeps driving forward.
Both sets of fans watching this all around the world, I'm sure.
Oh, stabbing knees
During
there.
that fight is on for the last 30 seconds of the fight. Good knees there from D'Antoni.
D'Antoni starting to build some more momentum.
Is it enough though? Oh, again, spinning back elbow. Good elbow. Left kick to the body. And again, left high kick, right hand there. Both fighters standing toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. Peemai once again grabbing a hold. Left elbow and a right coming in from D'Antoni. 5 seconds left on the clock. Absolutely incredible from these two once again. Can you believe what you are witnessing?
What a fight. Once again, I feel we need to run it back once again.
Two fighters who are giving everything over 6 rounds. Both fighters who think they've done enough, I'm sure, to win this one. That was incredible. I can't even give credit to both of them, but I've got to say Peemai for round number 2. It looked like he had nothing left in the gas tank. Somehow comes out in round number 3 and continues to move and connect and cause issues for D'Antoni. Will that make it enough for him to get 2 wins out of 2 is the question. Let's have a look at these highlights. Just beautiful work from these 2. They would not relinquish, they would not back away.
Oh, that was a big moment there in the third round for Peemai. Got to give it to the both of them. Just non-stop action throughout all 3 rounds.
What a rivalry.
We've got to run it back,
Well,
Aaron.
let's see. Over to Mr. Beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 29-28. The second judge scored 28-29. And the third judge scored 30-27. Declaring your winner by way of split decision. Blue corner, Paolo D'Antoni.
We have an incredible rivalry on our hands. We need a third fight. Forget Gatti and Ward.
Hold on.
We've got Peemai and Paolo.
Hold on. You both fought so well. RWS give you a fighter's bid 50,000 baht each. ได้ไปทั้งคู่ fighter's bid คนละ50,000 baht.
What an incredible show of sportsmanship and 50,000 baht. Well earned from these 2. But I'm already excited for the third fight. We need that rubber match. Martin is coming up right now here on RWS, the main event of the evening. Mongkutpetch fighting out of Pet Yindi Academy, and of course Devina Martin from Muay U. Mongkutpetch, she's missed what she calls her home, a place where in her last 10 outings she has defeated all 10 of her opponents. Her only loss, of course, was her first fight here on RWS against Duang Dao Noi. She righted that wrong last year, which means she has defeated every single fighter she has been in contact with here at Rajadamnern Stadium on RWS. She is a fighter to beat, no doubt about that, at 105 pounds. Incredible clinching prowess, great timing, accuracy, and he is incredibly confident. The only second fighter to be the 105-pound Rajadamnern world champion, where in that fight she defeated Hayahong Banchamek. Can she keep that belt in her second title defense?
With the engine of a VL Commodore, heavy hands, high composure, high velocity, high octane, Devina Martin is the first Australian ever to challenge for a Rajadamnern Stadium World Championship belt. About to make history tonight, where dreams come true, and of course, where champions are made right here at the home of Muay Thai. There you can see some of the handiwork and the heavy-handedness of Devina Martin. And as I said, they make them different down under. And she is certainly a different beast. non-stop forward pressure out of the gate.
Now, speaking to a coach earlier today, he says he's confident in the weight cut, confident that she can bring that power down to 105 pounds and put it on Mongkutpetch. Well, we are very much about to find out. Let's have a look at the fight comparison. You can see the strikes over a minute goes to Devina Martin. Accuracy edges to the champion, Mongkutpetch. Punches, very important for Devina Martin. She edges it there, or just edges it. Obviously, teeps for Mongkutpetch. Knees actually go to Devina Martin, interestingly enough. Well, we've witnessed some incredible action here tonight on RWS, but this is the moment you have all been waiting for. Joe Comerford, this is your main event of the evening.
Tonight's challenger, built like a VL Commodore, heavy hands, high octane pressure. Devina Martin will be the first Australian ever to challenge for a Rajadamnern Stadium title belt. But standing across from her is the reigning queen of the minimum weight division, 10-1 here, undefeated in her last 10 fights. Mongkutpetch said to be one of the most dangerous clinch fighters in the minimum weight division.
Absolutely, styles make fights. We've got the clinching of Mongkutpetch, we've got the punching power of the Australian Devina Martin. This is your RWS Rajadamnern World Series main event!
กลับมาสู่เส้นทางมวยอาชีพแบบเต็มตัวเลยค่ะแล้วก็จะรักษาแชมป์เส้นนี้เอาไว้ให้นานๆค่ะ
I would love to put Australia on the RWS stage as a champion.
เราดูบนเวทีดีกว่าค่ะเพราะว่าไม่ใช่มงกุฎเพชรคนเดิม
I want to be the first Australian champion of the stadium, so I really want this belt.
A former WMC state champion, a WBC Muay Thai Australian champion. She's been there, she's done it, she's stood in there with some of the best, and tonight she will be the first Australian ever to challenge for a Rajadamnern Stadium World Championship title belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, your Australian warrior, Devina Martin.
As a fellow Aussie, we have a long relationship with the fighting arts. We've seen some legends of the sport, but tonight she is the first Australian ever to fight for the title belt at the pinnacle of Muay Thai here on Rajadamnern World Series. Welcome back to Devina Martin.
And there is the champion. A lot of the spotlight, and rightly so, will be on Devina Martin for making history. But alongside CFO and Pet Praufa, there is a reason that Mongkutpetch is undefeated in her last 10 fights. There is a reason that she is the Rajadamnern Stadium champion. And here tonight, she's going to prove it once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your champion, the current Rajadamnern Stadium female minimum weight world champion, fighting out of Pathalung, Thailand. Please welcome Mongkutpetch.
She has been the peerless titan, the absolute authority, the unconquerable force. She is the reigning apex, the princess of Rajadamnern Stadium. She is the champ. This is your main event of the evening. The Rajadamnern Stadium female minimum weight world title, 105 pounds. Thailand against Australia. What a huge night it is for Australian Muay Thai. And after 5 rounds, it could just be about to get even bigger. But there is a huge task in front of Devina Martin. Mongkutpetch has been incredible. Like I said, every single fight she's been in that ring with here on RWS, she was eventually defeated. Let's have a look at the tail of the tape. Your main event of the evening, the Rajadamnern Stadium Female Minimum Weight World Championship, 105 pounds. The blue corner, we have the history maker, Devina Martin from Australia. 27 years of age, standing at 160 centimeters, easily making weight at 104.2 pounds. She has a reach of 165 centimeters. Born in Canberra in Australia, 20 professional Muay Thai fights with 21 professional Muay Thai fights, 17 victories, 3 losses and 1 draw. WBC Australian champion, WMC state champion, 3-1 here on RWS.
And of course, don't forget that we have the award system here for all Rajadamnern Stadium World Championship bouts. If the winner wins via decision, they will be awarded 150,000 Thai baht. But if they knock their opponent out, an extra 200,000 baht on top, amassing a whopping 350,000 Thai baht. And don't forget the Fighter Spirit Award.
Absolutely, 100,000 baht will be rewarded to a fighter, whether they win or lose, if they show great heart, grit, determination, or will to win over the 5 rounds. And they could walk away with an extra 100,000 baht. Let's have a look at the Rajadamnern minimum weight rankings here. Gatti in at number 5, Bao Plai in at number 4, Saenheng Nam, who we saw recently, in at number 3. There is Devina in at number 2. WBC World Champion Noah Fujiwara is number 1. Mongkutpetch, of course, the champion, performing her white crew with the belt wrapped around her waist. From Thailand, the champion is 20 years of age, 7 years the junior of Devina Martin. Getting that victory against the Wang Dao Noi, winning the title against Paya Hong, the wins over Saya Hito. An incredible force at 105 pounds. She weighed in at 104.5, which has a reach of 162 centimeters. Hailing from Pathalung in the south of Thailand, 38 fights, 30 victories, 5 losses and 3 draws. Can she avoid the punching power of Devina Martin? And you know what? You know what we shouldn't underestimate, or what Mongkutpetch should not underestimate? Her clinch. We've seen it in the past here on RWS. She is incredibly strong. Mongkutpetch 3-time IFMA gold medalist, WMC atomweight champion. But she is, of course, the current Rajadamnern Stadium female minimum weight world champion. What is going through the head, Joe Comerford, of the history maker, Devina Martin, right now? Is it enough to be the first Australian to compete for the Rajadamnern world title? Or, if she does not leave with that belt, will it be something that she will regret? A lot of pressure on her shoulders. But I think there's more so on Mongkutpetch, to be honest. She, especially competing against a non-Thai, you might believe that it's her duty to keep that belt here in Thailand. Whereas Devina, apart from her fans, apart from the people who've seen her compete here in Thailand, I don't think that many people will be expecting her to win. How proud are you feeling right now, Australian boy?
Feeling very patriotic indeed.
Best of luck to both female and the challenger. With the official introductions for your main event, we will now hand you over to Mr. Beer.
This is the moment you've been waiting for. The main event of the evening. This is Rajadamnern Stadium Female Minimum Weight World Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the birthplace of Muay Thai to over 200 countries around the world. This is Muay Thai. And this is Rajadamnern. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is Rajadamnern Stadium Female Minimum Weight World Championship, fighting in the rules of 5 rounds Muay Thai. And this bout is brought to you by Leo Soda. Introducing your referee in charge, Mr. Pongpat Wongwai. And now, introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner, 27 years of age. He stands at 160 centimeters tall and weighs 104.2 pounds. She holds a record of 17 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. She is WMC State Champion and WBC Muay Thai Australian Champion. Fighting out of Australia, let's hear it for Devina Martin. Introducing the current champion, fighting out of the red corner, 20 years of age. She stands at 160 centimeters tall and weighs in at 104.5 pounds. She holds a record of 30 wins, 5 losses, and 3 draws. She is 3-time IFMA gold medalist and WMC atomweight champion, and the current Rajadamnern Stadium Female Minimum Weight World Champion, representing Pathalung Province, Thailand. Let's hear it for Mongkutpetch.
And new or on still, we shall find out 5 2-minute rounds of Rajadamnern World Title action right now.
Oh, big teep straight out of the gate there from Mongkutpetch. Trying to gauge the distance.
Beautiful low kick.
Devina just trying to reset herself here.
Beautiful knee to the midsection. Follows that up with a teep, does Mongkutpetch. And again with that teep, those long legs of her.
Mongkutpetch trying to set her own pace here. You can see Devina just trying to shake off the nerves a little bit. A miss there from Devina Martin.
Solid right hand from Mongkutpetch. Great start here from the champion.
Sharp as attack at the moment. Very accurate. Oh, beautiful step-up knee there. But there, the underhooks fighting for position. Good knee there from Devina Martin. Trying to regain position as well. Not too bad there inside the clinch. I mean, we know that. He certainly got...
Yeah, that was a nice left knee there from Devina Martin. Mongkutpetch now would have felt the strength within the clinch of Devina.
35 seconds to go here.
Step in with those knees is working a treat for Mongkutpetch here in round number one.
Just having a little bit of difficulty finding her own pace here to start off with. Oh, good punches.
Good hands. Great hands from Devina.
Bunches there from Devina Martin with that cross guard over the top from side control. Starting to pick up the volume a little bit here.
He's strong in that clinch, I'm telling you. It's 50-50 to me within that clinch. Maybe overall Mongkutpetch might have just edged that round. Of course, it's open scoring, as we know, so we shall find out. But that was a good end to the round there from Devina Martin, Joe.
Yeah, it was certainly a point of Devina just trying to find her feet, shake off the initial nerves within the first minute. I felt Mongkutpetch really trying to set her own standard, her own precedent early on. Administer her own confidence within that first round. I think perhaps just on volume alone.
I think Mongkutpetch might have taken it. Let's find out. You don't have to think. We can find out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round one, all three judges scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner.
In the corner of Devina Martin,
Deandra, that is correct. Big shout out to everybody watching from Australia. This historic bout. And all our fans around the world as well.
Mongkutpetch won up 4 rounds, still remaining.
I was talking to Kieran Walsh earlier on during the week, and he was saying that they were looking to target the body with the hands and let the elbows go. So we'll see if the game plan comes out here. Round number 2, what adjustments they've made. Oh, whipping right kick there from Mongkutpetch.
Oh, body shot there. Here's the clinch though from Mongkutpetch, spinning up.
Good regain of position there from Devina Martin.
You know what I was just going to say to you, Joe? Would it be interesting if the tactics of Devina were to go and try and clinch Mongkutpetch? Because we saw in the first round that, like I said, it was pretty 50-50. Look at the strike methods landed there in round number 1. See, more knees there from Mongkutpetch, but just slightly more punches for Devina. Neither elbows, but a lot of teeps coming in from Mongkutpetch.
And you can see Mongkutpetch feels like she's just taken a bit of a back step after feeling the power within the clinch.
Good shot to the body from Devina, but that's a great clinch and good knee action from Mongkutpetch in reply.
Yeah, some good positioning there from Mongkutpetch, but still feel that wasn't really causing any issues there for Devina Martin, and she presses forward here. Just looking for the timing. But I feel like she's really got to take the fight to Mongkutpetch here. Oh, phenomenal palm over the face from side control. But there, Mongkutpetch shuts it down to get back on the outside. Pressing palm over the top. Good mitigation there from Mongkutpetch. Blocking on the inside.
Mongkutpetch is, grabbing a hold of a little cheeky elbow there. Low kick from Devina, left kick to the body from Mongkutpetch.
Oh, targeting the body once again.
Yeah.
Letting the hands go a little bit. But they're good strategy there from Mongkutpetch in return, targeting those wrists, targeting the
big left hand rocking her head back there. Beautiful jab from Devina. You know, all these body shots throughout the rounds, it's going to start taking a toll on Mongkutpetch sooner than later. Both fighters raise their hand, believing they've done enough to win that round. Closer round than round one, purely based on activity alone. What do you think, Joe?
Much better round there from Devina Martin. I think she gave Mongkutpetch a lot to think about. And I felt that in the first clinch exchange, Mongkutpetch started to take a bit of a back step. She felt the strength, she felt the power. She was sitting on that back foot, utilising the kicking prowess a lot more, targeting the punching hands there of Devina Martin. Pretty close. How did you feel about it?
It's a difficult one, it really is, but I think maybe Mongkutpetch, for some reason, can't really put my finger on why, but yeah, over to the judges.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round two, all three judges scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner. On the total score, all three judges scored 20-18.
Uncomfortable positions, let's say. There weren't that many knees being thrown, and Devina was able to use her strength and get out of those predicaments. I think it's a slight edge to Mongkutpetch, but like I said, there's a lot to build on here from what we've witnessed so far from Devina. 3 rounds remaining. Mongkutpetch, though, 2 up.
Oh, good exchanges here between the two. Yeah, it just feels a real telltale battle of timing versus power in this one.
Beautiful technique there from Mongkutpetch. Right hands there from Devina. There's that teep. Oh, good right hand from Mongkutpetch. And Devina delivers one back, though. And again, with that right hand, you can see the knees landed in round 2. Probably one of the big difference makers, 13-3 in favor of Mongkutpetch.
Good redirection there from Devina Martin, allowing herself to recompose herself. Oh, solid right hand, just edging off there.
Right kick to the body, though, connected, and a left for Mongkutpetch. And again, with that left kick, utilising her range to full effect to her advantage.
Devina being very calculated in her approach here.
Tough to get past that left leg, isn't it, of Mongkutpetch?
Absolutely. Just needs to come in at a rapid pace.
And there it is again.
Beautiful switch of stance there. Good left kick there in return from Devina. Got to be careful not to try and outpoint.
Mongkutpetch,
Feel like
balls of her feet bouncing around the ring.
Mongkutpetch has the upper edge on the timing on this one. Devina certainly possesses the power and the physical strength to put her down. Has to cut off that ring a little bit more. Step to the left.
You can't get close to her right now. It's really frustrating round here for Devina Martin. This is, gotta say, very good from Mongkutpetch.
Very clinical in her approach, that's for sure.
Keeping herself out of harm's way and protecting her body as well with those kicks. Very nicely done from Mongkutpetch, I think. It's a pretty, honestly, out of the 3, that might have been the clearest round so far, in my opinion, Joe. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. As I said, it was all about timing versus power. Mongkutpetch was being very clinical and calculated in her approach. She was staying out of harm's way, sitting on that back foot, utilising that left kick. And it certainly gave Devina a lot to think about. She was a little bit tentative to engage. You could see there was a few moments there where she switched that stance and threw up that left kick straight up on the deltoid.
Big right hand from Mongkutpetch. See how the judges have scored it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 3. All 3 judges score 10-9 in favor of the red corner. On the total score, all 3 judges score 30-27.
Championship bout this evening, making history. Lot of momentum to build here. I mean, feel like really to turn this around in her favor, she needs to put Mongkutpetch down.
Such a good round for Mongkutpetch.
Well, that left kick once again, starting off strong. And she knows that Devina's going to come chasing after her. Oh, big hands there. Punches in bunches. John Wayne Parr style there from Devina Martin.
That's what she needs to do. Good reference there, Joe.
Devina needs to bring it.
Nice left and a right hook there from Devina Martin. Good moments there, putting Mongkutpetch against the ropes. Another right hand, trying to get through.
Just needs to get past that left kick. Again, cutting off the ring once again.
Absolutely.
Looking to utilize those hands.
Oh, the left got
beautiful
through.
combination once again. Oh, solid right hand there from Devina Martin.
Oh, Mongkutpetch did not like that. There's actually, I think there's a little bit of a welt forming under the left eye there of the champion.
Just hunting for the right moment.
Oh, good
Stiff right hand there from Mongkutpetch.
Yeah. Good shot to the body. Good right hand from Mongkutpetch. In the clinch. Mongkutpetch. Maybe not bothered now about throwing knees, but just about running down the clock. Devina's got to try and get her back on the ropes as quickly as possible. And there she is. She's done it. Back into the corner. Got to throw those hands now. She's got to unleash them. She's got to go for it.
Oh, solid right hand.
Very close. He's getting closer. Oh, good right hand from Mongkutpetch.
Oh,
nice
beautiful
kick.
Left kick there.
It's a good round from Devina Martin. Looking for the elbows. Almost finds it. Back fist. Anything will do right now for Devina. Final seconds of the 4th round. Does Devina finally have a round in the bag there? What do you think, Joe?
Could possibly have one in the bag. I mean, it was non-stop action on the front foot there from Devina Martin. Cutting off the corner, cutting off the ring, giving Mongkutpetch a lot to worry about. We'll go and have a look at this. In terms of volume, effective strikes, I felt that Devina certainly was doing a lot to cause Mongkutpetch some concern.
The left hand getting through, then the right.
Oh, look at that.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, the first judge scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner, and 2 judges scored 9-10 in favor of the blue corner. On a total score, the first judge scored 40-36. The second and the third judge scores 39-37.
If we see that, this means Devina Martin does have a chance.
Certainly got a puncher's chance.
Absolutely.
Here we are coming into the 5th and final round.
Let's see, Mongkutpetch takes a step back. Oh, we're going to see what we saw in round 3 and her utilize that left kick. Good hands there from Devina. Chasing, of course. She has to.
Cutting off that ring very effectively. Oh, good right hand.
Oh, good right hand. Beautiful there.
Has a corner now.
This is great from Devina Martin. Exactly what she needs to do. She's got to work for the next 90 seconds.
Chasing straight after Mongkutpetch here. Cutting off the ring. Big punches in bunches once again. Mongkutpetch locks on, trying to run that clock down. The referee not having it. Side leg kick there from Mongkutpetch. Again, sitting on that back foot. Oh, good work rate here from Devina Martin. Again, putting her inside the pocket.
Oh, looking for that big elbow strike. Mongkutpetch. We haven't seen her like this here on RWS. With that little bit of a concerned look in her eye, let's say. Looking for the elbow strike.
Oh.
Big left knee, left elbow from Devina Martin. She's sliced open. Mongkutpetch. Right hand there. Mongkutpetch has got a hold on right now. Elbows, left knee there from Devina Martin.
She's got 20 seconds to do the job here. Continuously chasing after her. She can smell blood in the water here. Elbow after elbow.
15 seconds left.
Slinging the elbows in.
Big left knee. Oh my goodness. Is the referee going to ask the Dotson to take a look at that? Good, I don't think this time, unfortunately. My goodness.
Right to the end. Well, Devina Martin wasn't going to let Mongkutpetch leave without a souvenir. What a way to finish the bout. Phenomenal fight there from both women. History in the making. Of course, we'll go and have a look at the replays. Let's have a look at this. Early on, Mongkutpetch setting a precedent, setting her own rhythm, cementing her own momentum throughout rounds 1, 2, and 3. And then Devina started to come back in round 4 with the heavy hands, the high pressure. And I felt that should have been the momentum that should have been built early on. Round 4 and 5 certainly gave Mongkutpetch a lot of concern, and then towards the end they're slinging the elbows in for good measure, leaving Mongkutpetch with a permanent souvenir.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Rajadamnern Stadium World Championship, we would like to introduce the president of RWS and board director of Rajadamnern Stadium, Mr. Bang Tianchai, visit Butinan. And now, after 4 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first round score is about 49-46. The second judge scored 48-47. And the last judge scored 48-47. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision. Red corner and still Rajadamnern Stadium female minimum weight world champion Mongkutpetch. Ladies and gentlemen, our champion has received a winner bonus of 150,000 baht. Congratulations! มงกุฎเพชรแชมเปี้ยนเราได้รับโบนัส 150,000 บาท
All right, I'm here with the champion, Mongkutpetch. Welcome home. Welcome back to RWS. How are you feeling after that 5-round war?
ยินดีต้อนรับกลับบ้านนะครับรู้สึกไงบ้างครับหลังจากที่ชัยชนะวันนี้ในบ้านของเรา
ก็ก่อนอื่นเลยก็ต้องขอขอบคุณแฟนๆที่กลับมาค่ะแล้วก็อีกอย่างต้องขอโทษด้วยค่ะเพราะว่าหยุดมวยอาชีพไปนานอืดหน่อยค่ะอืดมากค่ะอาจจะช้าจะอะไรอย่างนี้ค่ะก็ไฟหน้าก็จะปรับปรุงตัวให้ดีขึ้นค่ะก็ขอโทษแฟนมวยที่ยังต่อยไม่ดีพอในวันนี้ค่ะและหนูก็จะกลับมาอีกครั้งค่ะก็ขอบคุณทุกคนที่คอยติดตามและเป็นกำลังใจให้หนูค่ะ
First, I would like to thank all the fans who had followed me all along. I might be a bit rusty from professional boxing, and today I've tried my best, and I will come back even better next time.
Well, after the 3 rounds, it was looking clean sailing. It looked like you were going to make this look easy, but then in rounds 4 and 5, Devina came back. What were you thinking in round number 5 when that elbow cut you open?
ในช่วงจังหวะยกท้ายๆนะครับมีหลายจังหวะที่เสียวมากครับโดยเฉพาะยก5เนี่ยครับตอนที่ศอกเขาเข้ามาเนี่ยเรารู้สึกไงบ้างครับจังหวะนั้น
ก็เขาก็เป็นมวยที่แข็งแรงมากค่ะอาวุธหมัดอาวุธศอกก็น่ากลัวอยู่แล้วค่ะก็ชื่นชมเขาตรงนี้เขาทำได้ดีมากค่ะ
She's a really great fighter. She's a good elbow fighter and her elbows are really dangerous.
She's a very dangerous fighter and I'd like to ask Devina to come back to the center of the ring.The first ever Australian to compete for a Rajadamnern Stadium title, Devina Martin. Devina, after 3 rounds, you were down on the scorecards by 3 rounds. What happened? What happened to you after you came out in round number 4? What was the difference?
I got yelled at by my coach a lot. Well, we knew that we had to do something big, stop the fight, so it was just forward pressure and.Do not let her have any space to do what she wanted to do.
After what happened in round 4 and then in round 5 with that cut, do you think that warrants a rematch?
Of course, I would be definitely honoured to give that another try. She's an amazing fighter and I hope to improve on what I didn't do well today and make it even a better fight next time.
All right, whether it's for the title or not, we hope to see you back on RWS. Before you leave the ring, I'd like to ask Mr. Beard to come. He's got something to say to you, Devina.
Devina, you fought until the last minute. You fought with spirit. So, RWS give you a Final Spirit Award, 100,000 baht. Congratulations, Devina. ได้รางวัล Fighter Spirit 100,000 บาทLadies and gentlemen, introducing your Chinese warrior, Guo Zhen.
Making his debut here to RWS, Guo Zhen, fighting out of Bang Sen Fight Club and bringing a lot of fans with him by the sound of it. He's a former Fairtex Fight Chiang Mai champion. He's also been making the rounds of some other shows around town here in Bangkok. It's finally good to see him here on RWS.
And now, introducing your Moroccan warrior, Ayoub Jail.
Ayoub Jail, handful of Moroccan fighters that we've seen compete here on RWS. A nation that you might associate more with kickboxing. I'm telling you what, the talent that's coming out of this country, a lot of people are starting to take note. Welcome back to Ayoub Jail here on RWS. Final bout of the evening. Don't forget that Joe and I, after this, will be back up to once again go through all the upcoming title fights and other fights that will be taking place here on RWS in the next coming weeks. There you can see, final bout of the evening's tale of the 8th. Take. In the red corner, Guo Zhen from China. 28 years of age, standing at 170 centimeters tall, weighing in at 125.3 pounds for this featherweight bout. 126 pounds, of course, so a reach of 170 centimeters. Born in Shanxi in China. 28 professional fights, 24 victories, 4 losses. In the blue corner, Ayoub Jail from Morocco, 1 year older, 29 years of age, 8 centimeters taller at 178 centimeters. Made weight 125.7 pounds, 6 centimeter reach advantage, 176 centimeters.
And of course, don't forget a big congratulations to the best international Muay Thai fighters of 2025 that received the Thailand Privileged Card Membership Award. Total prize value of 900,000 baht each, winning a 5-year visa here in Thailand. Of course, Marie Rumey, who will be fighting next week. Barbara Aguiar, who recently just got her bantamweight title back. And the Irish stallion, Carl Tanyan. Phenomenal stuff here at RWS.
I hope to see Carl Tanyan back on RWS soon, I hope. Ayoub Jail, there he is, born in Mohammedia in Morocco. 46 professional fights with 36 victories. Just 10 losses, fighting out of MC Muay Thai Gym. The former amateur Muay Thai champion. 0-1, unfortunately for him, on RWS. Two nations, actually, we've seen quite a lot of, haven't we, in recent times? Fighters from China. Always with a lot of fans here at Rajadamnern Stadium and Morocco. So Ayoub Jail last competed on RWS back in November of last year, where he took on Chinese fighter Zhao Longzhu and lost via decision. Hoping not to go 0-2 against Chinese counterparts as he takes on Guo Zhen here tonight. Been a phenomenal night of action once again. In the end, a relatively close title fight after Mongkutpetch outscored Devina Martin in the first 3 rounds. Devina Martin came back and firing a belly in rounds 4, and then round 5 cutting open Mongkutpetch. That incredible rematch that lived up to expectation and probably more. Congratulations to Paolo D'Antoni, who's now 1-1 against Peemai. It'll be interesting to see after those cuts and lacerations here, look, when we can get those two back into the ring together. And let's not forget that Yoddoi defeated Fahboonmee via an injury, unfortunately, in round number 1, and we wish Fahboonmee well. And big congratulations to Saenheng, who, after losing round number 1, was able to claw back a victory against Sobhan Mohammadi after winning rounds 2 and 3. Now, Peemai versus Paolo D'Antoni will win fight of the night, Joe, no doubt about it. But in our prelim, Sinue against Brandol Mendoza was absolutely extraordinary as well. If people missed that fight, I'll wait for that one to pop up on YouTube and watch it back, because it was sensational. in our first prelim of the evening. Big congratulations.
Certainly an entertaining card tonight.
Absolutely, one of the stars of this evening for me has been Louie Doherty. He was absolutely tremendous in his second round knockout against Khalis Muller.
A lot of Chinese fans in attendance this evening.
Wonderful white crew there from Ayoub Jail. Last time that we saw a long white crew like that was from Saenheng, who just got a victory over Sobhan. See if lightning strikes twice. All right, for the final introductions of the evening, shall now hand you over to Mr. Dean.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last bout of the evening. This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. Introducing your referee in charge, Mr. Chris Sanyade. And now, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, 28 years of age. He stands at 170 centimeters tall and weighing 125.3 pounds. He holds a record of 24 wins and 4 losses. He is a former Fairtex Fight Chiang Mai champion representing China. Let's hear it for Guo Zhen. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, 29 years of age. He stands at 178 centimeters tall and weighing 125.7 pounds. He holds a record of 36 wins and 10 losses. He is a former amateur Muay Thai fighter representing Morocco. Let's hear it for Ayoub Jail.
All right, here we go. Final bout of the evening. Three-minute rounds. At featherweight, the current champion, of course, Yoddoi, the current interim champion, Yep Card. Love to see those two get it on at some point in not the so distant future. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Oh, big left kick there from Ayoub. Very formidable fighter.
Oh, nice left hand there. Head movement in reply from Guo Zhen. Solid low kick. Oh, right hand!
Oh,
Ayoub walked straight into that one.
big left hand there from Ayoub.
Another right hand coming in there from Guo Zhen. Just can't find that right hand at the moment, but it did do the business early on in this round. Inside kick. Low kick in reply from Ayoub Jail. Oh, solid right kick, putting everything behind that. Uppercut there from Ayoub. Good combinations being put together here from Guo. Oh, spinning back kick there from Jail. Elbow attempt, almost. Guo Zhen is having fun in there at the moment. Solid shot to the body, and once again, going to both the thigh and the calf. Left hand there.
Big combinations there from Guo Zhen.
Trying to celebrate Chinese New Year in a style. Might be.
Certainly breathing a lot of fire with those lightning hands of his.
Tell you what. He might. They say kick like a mule, but it's the year of the horse. And he goes back to those legs. With those dangerous legs of his dangerous kicks.
Oh, attempted hacking tomahawk elbow there from Ayoub. Oh, and return from Guo Zhen. Leads in with the left. Going down. Missing. Oh, spinning attack there from Ayoub Jail. with that pressing palm over the top, making it very uncomfortable there for the Moroccan. We come back on the outside, Aaron.
Yeah, under a minute to go here. Nice shot to the body there. From the pocket, rocket down. That's Guo Zhen. 1-2. Tries to follow up with another kick to the body. He is incredibly busy.
Big hands there from Guo Zhen.
Chasing Ayoub Jail around the ring. Putting him on it. Shot to the legs. Oh, there's another right hand and he rocks Jail.
Solid right hand there from Guo Zhen going to the body once again. 20 seconds to go here in the first round.
Oh, hurt the legs there of Jail. Oh, hurt the leg back after he blocked that kick. Stumbling back there. Nice left kick from Jail. Ferocious first round here. Very exciting action we're witnessing. Oh, elbow with a left hand to end round number 1. Joe Comerford, what do you think?
Well, phenomenal round there for the Chinese athlete. Big combinations, forward pressure. I think Ayoub did his best. Certainly a formidable fighter. However, Guo Zhen possesses the power, the venom. Go and have a look at these replays. What did you think?
Yeah, the pace was set from Guo Zhen. He was delivering every shot he could think of. Well, that was a stunning right hand there from Ayoub Jail. He just couldn't keep up with the pace, could he, of Guo Zhen? But when he actually did connect, you could see that he caused some issues for the man from China. Let's see how the judges scored round number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 1, all 3 judges scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner.
We are coming into the second round of action for the last bout of the evening here at Rajadamnern Stadium. Rajadamnern World Series once again. Round 2. Oh, stiff inside leg kick there from Guo Zhen.
Here he comes again.
Oh! Phenomenal left hook there from Guo Zhen. Return there from Ayoub. Oh, solid right kick there from the Moroccan.
Yeah, Jail eats a right hand.
Oh, impeccably timed teep there from Jail.
Got himself out of jail. We're hoping to after losing round number 1.
Oh, kick for kick here in round number 2. Flying in with a Superman punch there from Guo Zhen, but misses the mark.
Jail covering up nicely from those punches now. But he has got to deliver some counter strikes. Going to the leg with that right kick. And again, kind of buckle the leg there. Oh, but Guo Zhen.
Swing and a miss there from Jail.
Yeah, deep breath as well from the Moroccan, which is understandable considering the pace that Guo Zhen has set throughout this fight, throughout this contest.
I'll tell you what, the experience in the amateur division has certainly done him justice. Oh, inside leg kick.
Oh, big right hand.
Oh, beautiful rear uppercut there, following up.
Ooh, downward elbow there.
Tomahawk elbow.
Jail starting to feel it here in round number 2. Oh, spinning back combo. Looked like it just glanced off the face perhaps there of, wow.
He's got good footwork here, Ayoub. Straight into the action here from Guo Zhen. Ayoub remaining calm and composed. A good follow-up there from the Moroccan, but just misses the mark. Oh!
Oh, where did that come from? Downtown from Ayoub. Yeah, trying to get back. What a fun fight. Both fighters looking for kicks to the leg. It looks like Ayoub Jail just buckled Guo Zhen with his strike. And again, and again.
Oh.
The left leg of Guo Zhen.
Turbine action here. Tornadoes clashing here in the second round.
Close round. Who wins that one? My word. Are we about to see a judgment round? Did Ayoub Jail do enough to take it? Drama. Or is Guo Zhen 2 rounds to the good? Big questions to ask that we shall answer by the judges. But before that, let's have a look at the highlights.
You know, it's one of those things, the amateur experience really shines through here because the high volume, the high pace, it suits that style, and when you bring that experience to fights like this, it really shows through. Beautiful spinning heel kick here from Ayoub.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 2, the first shot scored 10-9 in favor of the red corner. The second and the third shot scored 9-10 in favor of the blue corner.
Again after 2 rounds. I love the judges 2 and 3. I've got it even Steven going into the third and final round. Win the round, win the fight.
We are coming into the third and final round between these two. A lot of Chinese fans in attendance at Guo Zhen. Oh, solid left-right there for Guo Zhen, straight down the pipeline. Spinning heel kick. Oh, tit for tat, these two not afraid to stand and bang. Oh, moves in with that lead elbow from Guo Zhen.
Low kick attempt there from Ayoub Jail. He's not started this third and final round that great at the moment. It's all been Guo Zhen delivering a left kick to the body, and again, low kick there from Jail. He needs more of that.
Oh, beautiful exchanges. Leaps in with the lead, but nearly gets taken down for his troubles there from Guo Zhen. Showcasing his physical prowess.
Good low kicks. Taking away the... Oh, teep there. Nasty. That looked like from Ayoub. Really pointing the toes inwards towards the body of Mr. Zhen. Left kick there. Again. That's activity from Guo Zhen, but from what we see in rounds 1 and 2, that is. But he's been effective. Ayoub Jail, he's not doing too much here in round 3. We need to see a lot more from him, Joe.
Ayoub Jail breathing very deeply here, very open mouth indeed. Perhaps the gas reserves have been depleted here from some of those heavy body shots that are being applied by here from Guo Zhen. Big left kick there from Guo Zhen as he locks on inside the clinch.
Just over 1 minute left on the clock. Deep to the midsection there. Oh, good uppercut, left hand. We need to see more of that from Jail, in my opinion.
Oh, good teep there from Jail. Ayoub just misses with that right hand, but reframes him and throws him through the ropes. 44 seconds to go.
Right high kick. Almost connects there for Jail. Low kick. There's the high kick once again, but I'll tell you what, that low kick looked like it really hurt Guo Zhen. 30 seconds left. Who wants it, fellas?
Oh, leaping into the action here from Guo Zhen, looking hungry to get the job done.
Oh, there's that attempted right high kick once again. 15 seconds left on the clock.
Leaps in with a Superman. Will he be flying away as the victor tonight?
Final few seconds. We're going to leave it into the hands of the judges. That was after the clock. A knowledge there from Jail.
Superb end to the night, Aaron Sobhan. We'll go and have a look at the replays in just a moment. The highlights of a very entertaining bout.
From the celebrations, it looks like Guo Zhen is confident that he's going to get his hand raised here in his debut. Let's have a look at the highlights. It was a fun fight from start to finish. Both these fighters really trying to make a statement here tonight. Ayoub Jail almost fighting to stay on RWS. And, you know, winning round number 2, even though it was close. I thought in round number 3 he was really going to come out and take the fight to Guo Zhen. Credit to Guo Zhen, started to go back to the legs, which I think really affected the game plan of Ayoub Jail. But when he started to connect with those low kicks, you could see that he was really hurting the fighter from China. So let's go over now to find out who the winner is.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 30 to 27. The second judge scored 29 to 28. And the last judge scored 29 to 28, declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision. Red corner, Yoddoi. On the final score, the first judge scored 30 to 27. The second and the third judge scored 29 to 28 in favor of the winner, red corner, Guo Zhen.
Well, it was an historic night for Australian Muay Thai, but we're also creating some more history here on RWS next week. And that's because we are crowning the first ever Rajadamnern female flyweight world champion. It will be Marie Rumet from Estonia taking on Zidania Luxai Gongdin from Thailand. The winner will walk away the first ever flyweight world champion.
And of course, the Rajadamnern Stadium Bantamweight World Championship on the line. We are unifying the belts. The champion, Jalan Suk, will be defending his position against interim champion, Captain Team, the 28th of February. Next week, my friend.
Absolutely, 2 great fights. Let's have a look at the rankings at 118-pound bantamweight here at the stadium, which are updated every month, and you can check them out on the website. Chalam Tong in at number 5. In at number 4, we have got Pet Rid. Beautiful right kicks, known for them. Absolutely decimating his opponents. In at number 3, we got Pet Mongkol. I believe fighting out of Samad Payak Arunjim. Again, a young star with a lot of promise. At Tiwada in at number 2. Been around the 5-round circuit on Pet Yindi promotions for a long time. In at number 1, we've got Captain Team. And of course, in the champion is currently Jaran Suk. So a great night of action awaits here on RWS. And not only that, we've got lots of amazing fights coming up next week. And that, of course, will be lots of Rajadamnern Stadium action. So we hope everybody had a great night here tonight. And there's only one thing to say, and of course, Joe, that is, as we just double check what's coming on. Upcoming.
And of course, on the Saturday, the 7th of March, the Rajadamnern Stadium Welterweight World Championship, Tapao Gal will be taking on Sampon. the 7th of March.
And after that, of course, we've got that amazing super fight Kunsuk Noi taking on Petzilla. Hope you enjoyed tonight. This is Muay Thai, and this is Rajadamnern. See you next week.